Hey everybody, this is Martin Mi5 back for another video. Today's video is about Neo stock, and there's going to be other stuff on here, so keep watching to the very end because you don't want to miss what I'm going to show you. Now, we're talking about what Neo did today, which is not a whole lot apparently. It's still 506. Let's see. See what his opening was. Actually hit a high of 560 apparently. It's showing on here, and a low of 530. So that was during trading hours apparently, because obviously it's lower now. But let's see what it's done in the last week. 531, 530, 528, 534, November 7th. Today is the 11th of November. So a lot of people are criticizing, saying that I'm recommending to buy Neo at this point in time. And the reason why I'm advising to buy it is because, first of all, this is perfect timing. If you're really, truly a big believer in Neo, and you believe in it long term, right now will be a great time to buy at this range. At 503, absolutely. If you're a day trader, I wouldn't really buy it right now. But if you're a long-term holder and you plan to hold it for a long time, buy a lot of shares and hope that this thing runs up to, you know, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50, maybe even higher, then I would buy it now, because I don't think it's going to go much lower, and this is a very affordable price currently. So you can really rack up some shares. So let's take a look at how many you could buy. Let's see how much 100 shares would cost you. 100 shares would cost you about $506.02. If you have that amount of money, put it in there. If you don't, dollar cost average, put in what you can when you can. Let's see, if you buy 500 shares, how much would that cost? Looking at 25 bucks, or not 25 bucks, 2,500. So 2,000 shares, you're looking at 10K. This stock has nowhere to go but up. I don't think it's going to go back down to $3 or $2 or $1.50. I highly doubt that. So that's why people ask, do I suggest buying it? I say yes, because it can't go any lower really. This is the lowest it's really going to go. It might go into sub $4 category, $4.80, $4.90 maybe. Big deal. It's not a big loss. Stack it up and hold it as long as you feel comfortable holding it, and sell it and take your profits when you feel it's time. So if you bought 4,000, it probably costs about 20,000. So right now, like I said, 4,000 shares for 20 grand, 2,200 or whatever. It's not really that bad. 20,240 and 80 cents to be exact. That's actually pretty good. I definitely would stack it up. I mean, if you guys are really serious Neo fans, go for it. Now, I do want to show you what I've been looking at on my own category, and let's take you to it real quick. Now, if you guys are into Chinese EVs, you got to take a look at XPeng or XPev, whatever you want to call it. I put a limit buy on it. Let me show you guys what I did. The limit buy was placed. I put a limit price of $4.16 for 200 shares, and it did not fill it because it didn't get that low, unfortunately. If I put $14.54, then it probably would have filled, and I would have had 200 shares right now. But this stock has hit $15.59 just this morning, and over here in the evening it was still $15.46. Obviously it's tapering off at the moment, but hopefully if it doesn't fill my order at 14.16. I might have to raise it up a little bit. I'm gonna buy 200 shares of it either way. But this stock is definitely performing better than NEO currently, and I think it's the new NEO because NEO is performing this way in 2020, and I think XPeng is going to be the new NEO for this particular time. If you guys are about making money, doesn't matter what stock it is, you make money off of whatever's there. You don't have to be loyal to any company. Now look, this is the week chart. Just on the November 4th, we're at 1220. 1191, and then we started heading back up into the over $15 range. 1 month ago, let's take a look at that. It was a little higher at 1291. It went down to 1015, and then it's been a rugged climb up 1297, and then eventually over 15 something. So let's look at the 3-month chart. It's gone up. If you guys could have bought this back in August at 686, you guys would be sitting real pretty right now. Really pretty, myself included. I kind of slept on that, didn't think anything was going on in August, and just kind of overlooked it because I was looking at NEO and some other stuff. But that's why everybody says, how can you recommend stock you don't have? I don't have any XPeng, but I do recommend buying it. I don't have any Nvidia either, but I would have recommended you guys getting it at some point in time. I mean, I don't know about buy now because it's getting kind of high. Let's take a look at, I'll show you something else. Tesla is another one. I was hearing rumors about it, that it was doing very well, and I was kind of skeptical, but I said, you know what, I'm going to buy 2 shares of it. I wish I had bought more, because take a look at it. Just with 2 shares, I've already had a $183 return, and that's a lot more than a lot of you guys have had on NEO. You guys have bought it $5, and it's only at 5 something now, so you haven't really made any gains. And a lot of people on the last video I made, they were like, I should have bought Tesla instead of NEO. Maybe. But should you buy now at 360 at one of its all-time highs? Maybe not, because I do believe it's going to start tapering off at some point. And I may sell it before it gets back down because I don't want to take any losses on it. And I'll rebuy when it gets to a lower point. If it goes under 360, I'll come back and buy it again. That's the advantage of trading versus long-term holding. Now, I just made this video. Like I said, I'm not anti-NEO by any means. I made hundreds of thousands of dollars of NEO, and I'm very, very grateful. And I made it trading, not long-term holding. If I would have just held it from the time I bought it to now, it would be worthless. Because my dollar cost average would be like $22, and it's nowhere near there, obviously. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be ashamed to take profits when you need it, because you can always come back and rebuy if you really want to buy NEO again. So that's it for this particular video. I do recommend buying NEO now if you're going to buy it. You can't really lose that way. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll be notified of my daily uploads. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you.